Hello, everybody. So we have a special guest today, and that is my amazing private client, Ginger. She's going to share with you today how she is mastering online dating now after many years of struggling. So say hi, my love.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ginger.
Mhm. So could you share with us your your issues that you had before you start coaching with me?
Yes, it was really a struggle for me in dating and online dating. Before the coaching, I was being chased by all of the wrong men. Unfortunately, I also was chasing some men as well. And no matter what I did, I could never seem to get the high value men to chase me. And it left me feeling really frustrated over the whole process. Um, I had read all of the books, such as the rules, and even though I understood all of the knowledge, I simply really struggled to implement everything that I had read into the real world and really successfully meet my high value men that I was looking for.
Thank you so much for your sharing. So, what was the um, biggest struggle for you? Like, how did the struggle look like for you? Did you feel like you want to give up on the process, or what exactly happened? Like, what have been the symptoms of your struggle?
I started to get very depressed. I was even starting to get very resentful of the process. I felt like a failure. Um, I was losing hope as well. And I knew I needed help because if I was going to figure it out on my own, I would have figured it out. And reading another book really wasn't helping. So emotionally, I was really at a breaking point and I knew I needed help.
Thank you so much for sharing so vulnerably with us. So, um, in the last year, so you felt like you would like to give up, right? You shared with me,
Yeah.
yourself. And let's stick with one more point, and these are the fears. So, what have been your biggest fears, and what have you been experiencing back then?
Um, I had a lot of fears. I had fear of rejection. That was probably the biggest one. I had a fear of failure because I had seen, myself being chased by all the wrong men and the right men not wanting me. So fear of failure was huge. Um, I would also say just fear of abandonment. Yeah, rejection, fear. Yeah, my biggest belief or false belief was that I'm just not good enough and that I'm not enough, which really took a toll on my self-esteem and self-confidence. Um, and my other beliefs were that I just didn't have the level of femininity or feminine attraction to really magnetize men or really attract the right kind of high value men either.
Yeah, I hear you so much. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so can you share with us now where you are right now? So, how did you change, and what wins and successes do you experience?
I feel very good now, and I feel like there's been a very big shift. I've been coaching with you for about a month now,
Mhm.
and right away, I like the system that you use. Um, I feel like internally, my energy has changed. And I know that might sound very loosey goosey, but I feel like I have the tools now to set myself up for success. And I also feel like it's also a way that I've also refocused internally. Um, and reshifted my energy and align them with my goals so that I could set up a better structure and a better system for attracting men, the right kind of men online.
That's great. So, how did your energy change? So, how are you feeling now opposed to back then? So, back then you were feeling frustrated and depressed and lost. How do you feel now?
I feel so much more confident when I speak with them on the phone, or even when they are messaging me online.
Mhm.
Um, I also feel hopeful that there is a plan and there is a process, and I know I'm going to get to my end goal.
Mhm.
And my end goal is to marry a high provider man. And I just feel hopeful and confident that I'm going to get there.
Great. I love that sharing. Thank you so much. So, what else have changed in your energy, especially? Like, do you could you overcome your fears and your beliefs, limiting beliefs?
Yes, a lot of the old limiting beliefs are definitely gone. For example, I used to fear that I wasn't enough or good enough. That is wrong. I no longer believe that. In fact, that's just either a myth. It's just not true because I know that I am enough. Um, and I know I have what it takes to have a happy relationship.
Mhm. So, because you know what it takes, you also show up different, right? Um,
Yes.
so, can you share with us a little bit more about what helped you the most? So, you were sharing about that when we made clear that you are the prize and you also can have boundaries, this made you feel much more safe in the whole process and feeling better and having more fun.
Yes, yes. I feel a lot more reassured and relieved in the process. It's also about the structure and the boundaries that you teach in your coaching that really helps set me up for success. Um, and anywhere along the way that there's any questions or triggers that come up, I know that I can come back to you and discuss with you, and we can come up with a plan or clear out any negativity that may came up.
So, can you share with us where are you now? So, what exactly are you experiencing? So, right now you are online dating and
Yeah,
experiencing talking to guys.
absolutely. First, I am so much more relaxed and I'm having a better time. A lot more confident when I speak with men, either on the phone or online. Um, I know I am set up for success. You helped me change the way and the style that I communicate with men. And I just feel so much more confident. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Um, and I feel like I know that I will get to my end goal. And my end goal is to marry a high value man. And I feel very, very confident in the process and hopeful that it's going to happen.
I'm so happy to hear that. Great. So, also, that's the last question. So,
So,
why do you think coaching would be beneficial for other ladies as well? And what do you think? Why is it going to help them?
well, for me, I've read all the books. I've read. I'm constantly reading all of the self-help dating books, and if they were going to work, they would have worked by now. Um, I think specifically coaching with you, Ellie, structure, and you set up the boundaries to set me up for success. A couple of basic things like never have the first phone call be longer than 15 minutes, and other ways in which I can change my communication. Um, it was just, it bridged the gap between what the popular books are saying and what really how we effectively put this into practice practice in the real world. It just made the worlds of difference.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. So you feel like you can apply what you have learned in these books you have learned and studied.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can apply those into praxis and actually get the success that you desire and deserve.
Yes, absolutely. And there's no doubt in my mind. I know I will succeed.
Great. Thank you so much, my dear, for sharing your story with us.
You're
And
welcome.
is there anything else you would like to share with the ladies?
Um, I would highly recommend the ladies consider coaching with Ellie. I have read all of the books and I was constantly reading more and more books about dating and how to get married. Plus, I had been coached before, so I was a little bit resistant. But once I started coaching with you, I immediately saw results. I'm also so much more relaxed and happy in the process. And I'm a lot more confident when I speak with men, and I also am really, really confident. I know I'm going to get to my goal. I know I'm going to be successful. I may be still right here in the dating world, but I know I'm going to get to my end point, and I know I'm going to marry a high value man. There's no doubt in my mind. So if anybody is considering coaching with Ellie, I highly recommend it because it was a game changer, and it definitely improved my whole dating situation and outlook.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing. Good. Anything else you would like to add to you would like to share with the ladies?
It also just made me happier. I do, like I said, I do feel like a tremendous weight has been lifted off my shoulder. So it's also improved my outlook on many things.
Good. Thank you so much. So, everybody, if you're considering coaching, make sure to reach out to me because this month I have only 2 more coaching spots left for a private client until my rate doubles. So make sure to reach out to me and hop on a free clarity call.